During my long stretched out divorce, I felt like I was thrown into a world I didn't know how to handle. Getting out wasn't the rebuild. Understanding what I'd been through and learning how to function again as a man was. Everyone has advice on rebuilding. I have the footage. Here's a day from my rebuild and one lesson I learned from it. For those of you that are new here, for almost 20 years, I was in a relationship with a narcissist, and I didn't even know what that word meant. And the byproduct of that relationship is this channel. And the one thing that really fucking did my head in was, no matter how hard I tried to explain myself, if I had all the facts lined up, and they were as plain as dog balls, just so obvious, it didn't matter. The more proof that I had that I wasn't lying, the worse the situation got. And the worst part was this: she had access to everything. She had all my emails, personal, business, all the passwords to them. She had access to my phone. She knew the password, she could check it. Here, have it. She had a tracker on my phone, so when I was at work, you could see where I was. Throughout the day, we didn't just do phone calls, we did video phone calls, so she could see who I was with and a panoramic view of where I was at. And if I didn't answer that call, fuck me dead, it was World War III, IV, and V. Hiroshima, bomb, fucking kaboom. There was nothing to hide. I wasn't hiding a thing. But do you think that stopped her? And I tried everything to stay calm. I tried to reassure her nothing was happening, going over the same things over and over, just in a different order, but hoping the fucking different order didn't set it off because you changed the fucking story. But then your head starts spinning because there's only so many times you can explain it. For the 100th time, nothing is happening. How can I make this any clearer? And then you realise you can't. And here's what I worked out. When I stayed calm, it didn't stop. When I explained myself, it didn't stop. When I backed down from the argument, it didn't stop. Didn't stop. But when I raised my voice, when I went completely fucking apeshit, stopped. Not forever, just long enough. And that little bit of long enough was the peace that you needed to get through that fucking day. And let me be very clear here. There was no physical abuse. There was no hitting. There was no strangling. It was just, fuck off. I've had enough. You're a fucking lunatic. Leave me alone for a fucking little bit. And it got to the point where I started dreading going home. You'd be at work all day, and then that drive home, you fucking, just that shit in your stomach, just that anxiety, just that yuck, that feeling. Not because I didn't love her, or not because I didn't love the kids, because you never knew what version you were walking into. Who have you had the affair with today? Who have you been fantasizing about? Who did you have sex with in your lunch break? All that shit. And you knew it was a 50-50 whether you were going to walk to your office, walk it off, or you were going to fucking explode and be labelled the problem or the monster again. And you just thought, how much fucking longer is this going to go on for? Surely she's never found a thing, ever. Not even a fucking text message. But I'm still being accused of all this shit. Fuck. What a yuck fucking period. And I know people watching this now, for the people that are watching it, they get it. They get it. And the other people watching it going, why don't you just walk away? Why don't you just fucking leave? It's not that fucking easy. Not when you're with someone your whole life is established with that person. You've got children, you've got things. It's a little bit harder. And especially when you don't know what the fuck you're dealing with. You just think you're dealing with someone with a little bit of trust issues. That's not what you're dealing with. Guys, please listen. Once you understand that the reaction is the prize, you stop playing the game. You don't defend, you don't explain, just leave the room. Trust me, your whole fucking life is going to improve. Please do that. Try it. I wish I did years ago.